Welcome to the next episode of the Shār mini-series about how we do things here. Today we're going to be talking about our approach to packaging. And this is a really big deal to us and something I'm personally the most proud of. Single-use plastics are a big problem on the planet. It's showing up everywhere, on beaches, ecosystems, animals choking on it. We now know about all the microplastics that we humans are also ingesting annually. So single-use plastic packaging is very prevalent in the snack business. As a matter of fact, here's your fun fact for today, 99.4% of all the snack brands in America still choose single-use plastic for packaging. Here at Shār, we're not part of that. We're part of the less than 1% of the brands who are on a mission to move away from the scourge of single-use plastics. And all of our packaging is 100% plastic-free. That's a really big deal to us, and we hope it is to you too. So it started with that commitment. When I launched the brand, it's like, we've got to do better. We know this is a problem, and so we made that commitment. It costs more to be sustainable. There's no shortcut until there's mass adoption for these sustainable materials. It just costs more, but we refuse to sacrifice the planet for more profit, because we know the other companies who use plastic packaging, aren't trying to trash the planet, but it's a price thing. Plastic is cheap, and so you're able to gain a much larger margin or keep a bigger portion of the margin if you use plastic packaging, because it's very prevalent and it's incredibly cheap. Let me give you an example. 100% compostable pouch we use from Elevate Packaging in Chicago, the most sustainable packaging company in America, by the way. Check them out, they're amazing. 11-ounce pouch we buy from them cost us 92 cents, full transparency. Take a guess what the plastic one costs. 8 cents. So more than 10 times the cost. So you can see why a lot of companies would just we'll just take the plastic one. But for us, that's just a non-starter. So we are committed to completely plastic-free packaging. Our Shār tube is made out of recycled paper. The ink used to print the tube is a bio-based ink. No matter what you do with our Shār tube, it'll never harm the planet. It'll just biodegrade. It's arguably one of the most sustainable snack packaging concepts in the entire industry, and it's got a superpower. If you used it once, you're already using one of the most sustainable snack packages you'll ever find. But the fact that it's endlessly refillable for up to 2 years turbocharges its already highly sustainable attributes. We think that's a huge win. The key to the sustainable future we all want is create less waste, reuse, repurpose, refill. Because recycling is a big problem. Here's another fun fact. I already gave you one. This is the second one. We now know that in the last 70 years, only 5% of all the plastic that's ever been made in the United States has ever been recycled. 95% of all the plastic that's ever been made in the last 70 years has never been recycled. 82% of it is in oceans, landfills, and waterways. 12% has been incinerated, which is unbelievably toxic, and only 5% has been recycled. So recycling plastic is largely a myth. It's never worked. It's very problematic. So recycling is a problem. Composting better, and all of our pouches, by the way, 100% plastic-free and compostable. Backyard compostable, don't even have to be commercially composted. But composting is still a problem too. Only 10% of what can be composted in the US is being composted. So we believe the key to the sustainable future that we all want is create less waste. So let me get back to the tube, the fact that you can refill that hyper-convenient, useful tube, that's our approach to packaging. Our intention around packaging is part of the Shār flywheel, which is good for your body, good for your taste buds, and good for the planet. That's the Shār flywheel. And we try to get up every day and walk the talk around that. Want to thank everyone for joining us again for our Shār mini series, and stick around. We've got another exciting episode coming soon. So thank you again.